Is we live? I think we are.
Party.
Alrighty then. Welcome everyone to LGTheDon Sucks. I'm your terrible host, LGTheDon, and I got the good doctor, the one and only Dr. Dro.
Hi. What's up?
We are here to shenanigans and all that good stuff. So we're gonna see if I have anything to sell. No, wait, not there. That's Tony's desk. Let's get on my desk. Technology desk with the golden fist. Whenever I get lonely, that's what it's there for. So I have over $500,000 in goods to sell, but no special orders. Oh well. So let's see what's there to do.
I have no idea what's going on.
We're gonna go off into the world and see what there is to do. The shade, damn it. It was so close to being dashing. Like, dashing? Oh, man. I can't wait to kill that motherfucker. Hey, won't you have me on your show, bitch ass motherfucker?
And Sin Dog is still worth dissing. Sorry, I'm still thinking about Cypress Hill.
Sin Dog? Nah, he's not worth dissing, bro, because he's oh my god, look at all this action out here.
Wait, what's going on?
Got a bunch of shit. All these people near me. They all want to be starting something. These people are like trying to kill each other.
So what is like a memorable Sin Dog moment then? Like if he was like a whack rapper.
I don't know, it's haha. Snipe both of these motherfuckers.
Like he was just like more of the hype man.
Yeah, he was more of a hype man than anything, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to enough Cypress Hill. I mean, the only album I really listened to more than anything was the third Temple of Boom.
Yeah, the Tempo Boom.
The one with Boom Biddy Bye Bye. Sen Dog was barely on that album, so that's why I haven't heard enough of him. That's probably the best Cypress Hill album.
Without Sin Dog.
Yeah, brother. Sen Dog was in like 2 songs.
That's a Be Real solo album.
Basically, it was pretty good. It has some of the best beats, maybe in all of hip hop, bro.
Wow.
All right, so I went back into my nightclub as a bitch move after killing how many dudes from killing 2 out of 3 members of another organization.
Damn, you're gonna be a marked man.
Not really, because I'm gonna get out of here. Well, there is a new game mode called RC Bandito. Is that what it's called? Or is that the name of the new car?
Mm.
Whatever. There's a new race with a new kind of car. Let's find out what it is. So there's a new RC car that I can buy, but I ain't got the moolah for that shit. And so we're gonna get some moolah to then afford that shit.
Let's do it.
Sumo. I don't want to do no damn sumo.
Sumo.
Hell no.
Sumo wrestling.
Well, you know what? Why the hell not? Let's do some sumo.
Is that how you look like? Oh, okay. Never mind. Fuck it.
What the fuck is this? Okay.
Okay.
So it sounds like sumo with cars. Okay, totally. all fans of Back to the Future, so we'll go with the flying DeLorean. Well, I don't think it flies in this one, but it's a DeLorean nonetheless. All right, me and my other purple teammate are gonna lay the smackdown on all these people. Ooh, a neon floor. This is some Tron shit. Okay, 2, 1. All right, let's see how this shit works. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is where we're gonna start bumping people out,
So this is like bumper cars?
basically. Or I'll try to knock each other out of the circle.
Does it get shorter?
Yep, they get smaller eventually. I
Mm.
think.
Force other players to leave the safe zone. You don't say. Oh yeah, then it's gonna get shorter. Or you gotta go to the red zone, or...
Oh, there's another safe zone. So far, so whack.
Yeah, sounds exciting. Yeah, it's kinda lame.
That shit is
Actually, you
whack.
just knocked them motherfuckers out right there. There you go.
Haha!
Ah, you died, Daniel XO.
He didn't just die. I killed him. Now just me and my homie and one other dude. Oh shit.
What?
I know.
Oh, he got you pretty good.
No, you got nothing. You got nothing. Because he is nothing. Bingo.
Alright, guys, we gotta go over there now.
Puta. All this driving across this random ass platform or something.
They should make this into a theme park.
Should. Sumo Land.
He'll definitely get sued by.
Let's fuck this thing up, boy.
So this is like car Fortnite.
Not really.
No?
No.
You gotta go to the storm. You gotta wait for.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
I fucked myself. Oh, the circle actually gets smaller.
That's what I was
Okay,
saying.
cool.
That's why I
Down
say it
with
was
that.
car Fortnite. Alright, guys, we're off.
This game looks still kind of whack.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright.
Alright, man, you have to put the emergency brake on this. Owie. Owie.
That guy's a survivor.
I'm a survivor.
That's the eye of the tiger. No.
Oh, he got you pretty good.
No, he didn't.
I'm rooting for him.
Sure.
What's everybody waiting for? Oh, I get it.
Ah, shit.
Why did that guy blow up?
Because he was slightly outside the circle.
What?
I'll be damned if this orange asshole is gonna beat me.
I got-
He's probably gonna win.
I got my money on the orange guy, I'll be honest with you.
Damn, thought that you're supposed to be my moral support.
I'm supposed to be that?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know.
You agreed to be my moral support.
On the contract?
Yeah, bro. That's the
Uh-oh.
contract.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you got him.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Oreos. Ah, he was just inside.
Damn.
Alright, there's only 50 seconds left in this shit.
It's not ish.
Bro, this game mode is a piece of shit.
Are you hurting the feelings of the, of the people of Rockstar? Uh-oh, it's come down to this.
I win, bitch.
Damn, I get, bro. If I would have, well, I don't bet, but if I would have lost.
Exactly. That's why you shouldn't gamble.
Damn it.
That's what your ass gets. $5,000. That's it. How many rounds of this bullshit do we have to win?
I mean, $5,000 for that's pretty good.
No, $5,000 is whack, bro.
Like Sin Dog.
Just like Sendog, yeah.
So that means if Sendog were to write a rap against us, we can easily beat him.
Oh, thing is, Sendog isn't gonna write his own rap. He's gonna have Be Real fight his battles for him.
Leave Sendog alone.
You a fuck nigga, and we gonna send my boy after you get him. Yo, don't be hollering at my cousin if you ain't got straps.
Yeah, it sounds just like Be Real.
Shit like that.
It's funny because Be Real didn't even talk like that.
Hey, he has a pretty normal voice, but he sounds like, I mean, I know he's half Mexican, but he sounds more Mexican than Cuban.
Of course, man. He was like more raised with the Mexican, the people that we assume are good people. Just kidding. Shout out to all my.
They're bringing drugs. They're rapists. Some of them, I assume, are good people.
Some of them, I guess.
Not that many.
I wonder what the guy you're hitting at the other end is thinking about.
Man, hope I gotta pay my bills tomorrow.
Oh, man, I hate my job.
This game mode sucks. Sucks even worse than I do. And I'm LGTheDon, and I suck.
Damn, that really does suck. It's like you. It's like if you made this game. Everybody that way.
He's dying. It's like, this is a whack-ass Mario Party.
Pretty much.
Damn it!
Wait, wait. I don't get it. Why don't people just clip the? You know where the square is? Like that big ass square.
Because nobody's thinking of that.
I think when somebody passes by, you can just clip them. You know, that's what. I mean, that's what I will do.
Right.
If I play modern games, I don't play modern games.
Except for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, yeah, but it takes place at a long time ago, so.
So does GTA, bro.
It's still going on.
This takes place in the year 2013, bro.
Yeah, that's still that's still modern.
Show you modern.
It's not yet classic. Now, if you play GTA 4, which I'll plan to play, that's classic. That game's a
GTA 5.
That game's a classic.
See.
And besides, by contractual, I cannot play any modern games.
Yeah, bro, you signed a contract with YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we all had to sign the contract before we started streaming.
You have to suck. You cannot play modern games.
Yeah, bro, we have to live up to what we're advertising, or else they, I don't know, they get rid of us.
Oh.
My own teammate. Oh no, it's not my own teammate. Oh shit! No!
Oh,
no,
you're
no! Oh, I survived.
Damn, that guy took the bullet for you.
That was another team that died. Alright, so it's my 3 purple dudes versus those 2 orange bastards.
So if anybody wants to know about sex ed, that's pretty much how babies are born. You gotta go inside this egg right here.
That's right.
And they all fight for it.
And they all die but one.
Yeah, pretty much. See that one died. That one's not gonna be born.
Nope. that was a sperm cell that was gonna cure cancer. Alright, see which sperm cell survives. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. I'm looking at you and fucking myself up. No, her shit. I need to hook you up, bro. Oh, nice. We win. No. Wagi pestífero. Damn it. The other way. Alright, thank goodness we rounds, because man, that was, it wasn't the worst television. Alright. There you go.
I hate technical difficulties.
If you want, grab the charger from my bedroom real quick. That one's long and you can sit down with it.
No, that's fine. See?
Then hold on, because I remember this charger is estúpido.
It's a little flimsy.
Yeah, it has to be like hanging, kind of. And I got first place in this shit.
Yay!
My grand prize, $15,000.
Damn.
Great money in real world, terrible in GTA.
What is like good money in GTA?
A couple $100 grand.
Damn.
Well, if you're doing like one of these game modes, anywhere above 50 grand is worth it. Especially if you have to stay for a long time with some sorry ass teammates and whatnot.
I know.
No comments on this shit.
Yeah. I know a sorry ass teammate.
Alright, the first comment. There we go. That's how you know the show's a hit, folks. The comment section is buzzing.
One of our biggest fans is probably sleeping right now.
No excuse. It's Friday night. Oh shit. Alright, I'm in free mode.
Party!
Let's avoid death and whatnot. Grandeza. Yeah, fuck Sumo. Sumo was so... It was alright. It wasn't the worst. It's a decent idea. It's not fun for extended periods of time. Alright. That was a good game mode. I think we were all entertained.
Who's we all?
Everybody, bro.
And this radio, we get thousands of listeners.
We got over 2,000 listeners a week.
Yeah, sure.
That Pedro. Fucking Pedro. Alright, so this is what I was trying to do. Alright, so we're gonna try that new RC game mode. Not getting caught up in no damn sumo. I might be fat, but I'm not a sumo wrestler.
You're not fat, you're just big bone.
I'm pretty fat, bro. I don't know. Damn it, more people better join. I swear to God. Okay, there you go. Alright, this is the fun part, where we wait for people to join this shit. So, how about the news? You know, a lot of shit going on.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, bro.
Cuba actually had a really weird tornado.
Oh, word?
Yeah, yeah, it actually like went like messed up like parts of Havana.
Damn.
Yeah,
A tornado of all things.
yeah, man. Like, yeah, I didn't see that coming. You don't really hear about tornadoes in Cuba or in Miami for that. There was actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, also a tornado in Hialeah. I think, but
Damn, yo.
tornadoes are taking over.
Are on the loose.
Yeah, man.
You got plenty of hurricanes in Cuba, but tornadoes, coño.
Tornado. I feel like dissing somebody. Who are we gonna diss?
Yeah, we usually diss diss somebody on the show.
That segment of the show.
Yep. Alright, so today we're gonna diss. I don't know. We've dissed a bunch of my friends already. Alright. He's never gonna watch the show. Angel, let's diss Angel.
I was thinking about that, but yeah.
Yeah, bro. Maybe someday he'll finish writing a song.
Literally gonna be here tomorrow.
Dude, I watched your stream last night. What
And
the fuck, man?
I have to say, ouch.
It's true though.
That the character before this one looked like like one of these rappers nowadays. That freaking Pepto Bismol ass hair and shit.
Yeah, bro. One of the Lils.
Little Tunchi.
Lil Tucci. That's the latest guy. Go ahead and comment below the name of the rapper that you listen to.
I listen to Little Xan, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Free my nigga.
If I had to diss somebody, it's gonna definitely be Rolly for listening to Little B.
Oh, you haven't seen Rolly's, never mind, I'll show you later. Rolly's, PlayStation tag.
What is it? Oh wait, you can't give it out live.
What?
Can't give his PlayStation tag out like that on the
Why the
stream.
hell not, bro?
Everybody's gonna know who he is, attack him on the streets.
No one's gonna attack him on the street.
You're the little B liker!
Yeah, bro, his PSN tag is Free Tekashi Goat.
Yeah, Rolly's always been into really bad music. Great at rock music. Amazing taste in rock music, terrible taste in rap music. Quote me on that.
Damn, you hear that, Rolo? Damn, bro, that's how you feel?
I think the only thing him and I liked in terms of like rap music was Dead Prez.
That one song.
That one album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That album was good. The other stuff was trash.
Damn. Now we're dissing Dead Prez.
Yeah, a bunch of left-wing ass rappers that are making really like $30 a show. That's the people's money.
Whatever, bro. Isn't it all the people's money?
I diss Dead Prez.
You can diss them all you want. I don't know who. I mean, that's not true. I do know who they are, but I'm not a big fan of their shit.
Nah, their first album was good. Let's Get Free, and then after that they just fell off. It just like crappy, terrible music after that.
Damn, bro.
And it's funny because they like, well, I guess they try to be more for who they think, who they really were, because their first album they sounded like people from New York, and in reality they're from here, they're from Florida. You know, they're like saying son and all that, and they're really from here.
Yeah.
I think they were from like Tallahassee.
Floridiano arrepentido.
Yep. I'm Gene Simmons playing the bass.
You know your man is working hard. He's worth our dues. Yeah, I like Gene Simmons.
That is one entrepreneur son of a gun, bro.
Well, that he is.
Kiss casket, kiss condoms, kiss.
There's kiss condoms.
Yeah, there's kiss condoms.
Nice, appropriate. Especially coming from Gene Simmons, who claims to have slept with over 2,000 women in his life.
Nigga lying on his dick.
You know, 2,000 is the most believable figure I've heard from these self-proclaimed playboys. Like Ric Flair claimed 10,000 women. That's a bit much, but it's not as big of an exaggeration as Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain claimed to have slept with over 20,000 women in his life. That's impossible.
That's a basketball player, right?
Yep.
Uh,
He claimed to have slept with more women than there are days that he's lived. So he had to average like 3 different women a day. That's not gonna happen.
he's probably lying on his thing, man.
He might have had sex 20,000 times, maybe. Even then, that's an exaggeration.
Hmm.
Like sex 3, 4 times a day for your whole life. Damn, yo. No wonder he was so fit. He didn't have to hit the gym and train. He just had to have sex all day. That guy must have had the strongest core. Yo, I finished.
That's
Alright, so.
That's what. What? What happened? Cockroach?
Yeah. I almost pulled my calf muscle trying to kill the roach.
If anybody's had cockroaches, like, comment, subscribe, and talk about it.
Yeah, if you're vegan and very much animal rights, then don't comment, because I just killed a roach and he might have been your friend.
Might have been your pet.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, anyone like that song Funeral for a Friend by Elton John? You want to say
Hey.
Alright.
RZ.
No votes. No vote, no complaint. So, that was alright.
These RC challenges, they're nice and wholesome. Nobody gets hurt.
Not in the ways that you think they would get hurt.
So if you had to choose, like, what one's more whack on a scale to, like, 1 to Sindog? Sumo or RC?
I don't know, Sendog isn't that whack. He's whack compared to Be Real.
Yeah.
And, well, really any rapper from the old school days. But today, Sendog is a fucking
Genius, huh?
he's Shakespeare compared to a lot of today's rappers.
Yeah. So, if you had to rate, like the sumo and the RC from Little B to Sindog, what would it be? Or Riff Raff?
That's a good one. Good question. I would rate. I'd rate them both Sendogs.
Damn.
Like they're whatever, but they're not bad. They're
Ah,
not
okay.
the worst.
Because if it's Little B, then it's bad, and if it's Riff Raff, it's worse.
I would almost put Takashi like lower than Lil B.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've heard like not very few songs from these motherfuckers because the one that I haven't heard or whatever, I just whatever. It's the kind of rap music that other people like, but I'm not other people.
It's just really bad taste.
And I used to hate Lil Wayne. I mean, they make Lil Wayne again sound great.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know. I don't think he was. He might have not been bad as a lyricist, but his music is not good.
Ooh, Wheezy.
Yeah.
Actually, I think his beats were pretty good, but his lyrics are kind of whack.
Oh, okay.
Like for my taste. Other people are like, yo, Lil Wayne was the best rapper in the game, yo. Okay, I guess. Whatever, I guess it's all subjective.
Yeah, I was thinking about also coming up with a new slogan on the show. I don't think it's been invented by anyone. I hope not.
What you want to bet?
But it will be for us. for people of our kind, and we're gonna say Nyolo.
YOLO.
Yeah,
Alright.
Nyolo.
Nice.
Now don't ask me what Nyolo means.
Shit. Oh god. Oh. Chopper almost landed right on top of me. Hey, what the
Whoa.
hell? Oh. No, that's fucking interesting.
That was probably a Nyolo moment.
Yep. Alright. YOLO all the way. We out.
Are people shooting at you?
God knows who. Somebody is, yeah.
Man, there's just a bunch of haters. You got haters.
Oh, I think it's the dudes in the truck that I just shot up. Out of the way.
We're gonna start. We're gonna like revamp the show where it's gonna be like a let's play slash gossip show similar to like TMZ.
I kind of wanted to do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not a gossip show.
Like Brad Pitt and Angelina while we're playing video games.
Discuss all the latest celebrity gossip.
Can you believe her? By the way, I'm getting shot at. Brad just dumped the crap out of Angelina Jolie. Can you believe that? But turn!
Oh man, that Brad, he's never gonna find another woman like, oh man, this asshole just killed me.
Like Angelina.
You know, the world is in dire straits, bro. North Korea just threatened nuclear attack. Oh, come on! Get out of the way!
Bro, nothing is worse. Like, North Korea doesn't compare to this loss. Tiny rocket, man.
All I did was call him a little rocket man. What's wrong with that?
I was dying to use this freaking rocket.
They both are. That's why they get along so well, because they're both little rocket men. Trump has a different little rocket. Stormy Daniels took it all.
Deliver the weapons to the nightclub.
Yep. Nightclub owners out there, comment down below if you have any stories of collecting illegal shit to hide in your nightclub storage.
And don't worry, you won't be screened. You probably will.
So, announce your shit anonymously. Okay, so I hope nobody's waiting for me. Oh boy. Yes, nobody's waiting.
Yes. So tomorrow on LG we're gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3.
Damn it, man! Stop false advertising.
Resident Evil 2.
Don't listen to this man.
Yeah, right now everybody and their mother's playing that.
Everybody with me. I'm broke.
That's fine, don't worry. The people will support you. It will be the people's game.
Sure, the people. What have the people ever done for me? Well, shit, two other dudes.
Do one of those really intense missions.
What the hell's what do you call a really intense mission?
I don't know. Just like one that's gonna make you be like.
Let's try and sell some product. How about that? Got $80,000 on the line. I can do it. I'm a gangster.
I'm a gangster, Grandpa, and I'm proud of it.
Alright, so it seems like I'm not the only one worried about being caught with all this illegal stuff. Our buyer is communicating on an encrypted channel.
Oh, god damn it.
I am a gangster, Grandpa.
This mission is pretty annoying, especially if you're running away from people. La pinga.
Idiot.
Damn it.
Damn,
Oh my god, seriously? Wow.
bro.
And that's why LGTheDon sucks.
Oh, you'd be terrible at Pong.
I'm good at tennis games.
Oh, by the way, part of the classic series, I'm gonna be playing ColecoVision.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna play E.T. The world as well. We can find the game somewhere buried in the desert.
I was gonna say, yeah, you gotta go look for. I think they dug up that shit in the desert. They found it.
Damn.
I don't know if they collected them all, but they found the site where it was buried.
That is messed up, bro. And especially coming from an Atari game, like if Atari had good games, period. There was only 2 games. I remember I used to have an Atari when I was a kid.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know how. I gotta ask my brother how we even got one. I think we bought it from garage sale. I'm not even sure. We did have Frogger, and we had a kind of like a. It was supposed to be kind of like a little like a little like cowboy game, kind of like like
Oh.
standoff.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah, like you have to like kind of like try to shoot each other. You know what was weird is that the controls for the Atari fit for the Sega Genesis. They had the same port.
Shit.
Yep. So I used to play like since we didn't. I think we only had one control for the Sega Genesis, but we had the Atari. I used to play the. Obviously, my brother was using the normal control, and I used to have and I had used the Atari control, and like the Atari control had one button. So so for example, we played this game called Pit Fighter. I was only able to like pick up people. That's it. That's about it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Your brother wasn't very merciful. And, God damn it.
That's fine because he was terrible at games. I was actually good.
Damn, yo.
I beat a lot of games when I was like young.
I guess gaming skill skips a generation.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I used to play a lot of like Mario Kart, Mario World, Earthworm Jim. I beat Earthworm Jim. I beat Super Mario World. Obviously you beat Mario Kart. I mean.
I remember I used to get stuck in an Earthworm Jim level. It was I think underwater.
Oh yeah.
Moonlight Sonata.
Yeah, that you're like in a little bubble submarine thing, and you got to be careful that it'll pop.
Yeah, you can't be touching any of the like the tentacles or worms or whatever the fuck it is.
No, it was that you're underwater and you got to be careful you hit the walls, like,
Yeah.
and it will like the glass will be shattering. And yeah, that one was a tough one, but I actually beat that. I was so happy. And on top of it, you had a timer. A game that I was never able to beat because it's too damn hard was Battletoads. To this day,
I never even played it.
Danny has as a NES, and he has all those games: Battletoads, Ninja Gaiden.
Damn, Ninja Gaiden goes all the way back to the NES. That's how little I know, bro.
Yeah, man, that game was awesome, bro. Hard, bro. That game was difficult, and it still is. Like,
But I think every Ninja Gaiden is hard, isn't it? Or is it just those? Is that the only Ninja Gaiden? I like to talk
no,
about?
there's modern Ninja Gaiden games. I just don't play them. Never played them. Shinobi for PS2. I remember that game was freaking hard.
Damn, see, I actually had a Shinobi game for the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And you just say I didn't make it past the first or second level.
Of course, man. They just throw everything at you. You know what sucked about Ninja Gaiden is that the enemies spawn very quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get hit and you step back, then it's like they spawn again. They keep spawning.
Damn.
So it's like it's more of a glitch if anything, you know?
That's just poor game
Yeah.
designs.
Exactly, and that's what made the game very difficult. I mean, some people would like that type of stuff, but I don't.
Well, those people are masochists.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're the same type of people that like being tied up, spanked, and drilled, and God knows what else. There's a dude and an oppressor. Better not try anything funny.
Comment, like, comment, subscribe if you're one of those people that love getting spanked while playing Ninja Gaiden.
And with a ball gag in your mouth.
Take it.
Play the level again. That's a new type of dominatrix. She doesn't actually beat your ass, she just forces you to play Ninja Gaiden, The Lion King.
Oh yeah.
The worst fucking most difficult games.
Yeah, Lion King was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I had The Lion King actually.
Jurassic Park, like we talked about today, was pretty hard.
I had that one as well.
Sonic was pretty hard too. I beat one Sonic game on Game Gear, and that's about it.
Damn. Oh, on the Game Gear? That was basically a remake of the first Sonic game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and I still had it. I lent it to a certain somebody, and I never got it back. Chris Candelario.
Damn. Seriously?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's start talking about Chris then.
I mean, Chris, if you still got my Game Gear, I'll appreciate it if you give it back to me.
Seriously, Chris. Also, my Zoom. You want Skyrim, bruh?
He sounded Japanese there. You want Skyrim Brack?
That was my tongue got twisted there. You want Skyrim back, Chris? I want my Zoom. I want my brick ass Zoom.
Didn't he owe George his Diablo?
I think so. Chris took shit from everybody. Remember, it was Chris that I had the album for Tupac Resurrection.
Uh-huh.
I let Chris borrow it in middle school. Never saw it again.
Damn, dude.
Nah, Chris was I'm pretty sure he had an entire collection of shit that he just never gave back to people.
That his kids inherited.
Hey, actually, I think he borrowed some games from George that he never gave back.
I think it was Diablo, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Diablo.
Yep.
And there was my friend Jonathan, who was from elementary school and whatnot. He lent Chris a bunch of games and shit, and he never saw that again.
Yeah, man.
That being
I'm not gonna lie, the Game Gear kind of hurts now that I think about it.
well, I mean, you're missing out on 25 minutes of battery.
No, well, I had an adapter for it.
Oh, so you connected it to the wall?
Yeah, so I was able to play it. Like, I mean, yes, you're right. It did eat up the battery, and rightfully so. I mean, it was ahead of its time.
Yeah, bro, the system was too powerful for the power sources at the time.
You had a TV pretty much in your hand. You know.
That was progress back then.
Yeah, man, Sega used to be ahead of its time. It's just that I don't know if it was too ahead of its time and it didn't really pick up. But
I don't know, Sega was pretty popular. At least the Sega Genesis was.
yeah, of course, yeah. The Sega Genesis was like one of the best things, one of the best consoles out there. But for example, you had like Sega CD and Sega Saturn.
Well, Sega CD went nowhere.
Yeah.
Sega Saturn, I guess technically went nowhere, but was a lot more successful than Sega CD.
Mhm.
I never heard of Sega CD until years later.
Mm. Well,
Sega Saturn.
yeah, Dreamcast was holding its own.
Dreamcast was a tremendous console.
I never had it though.
Neither did I. Well, that's the thing. It just, I guess it wasn't marketed well enough.
Mhm.
It was a great console.
And that says a lot because if Dreamcast didn't do like you're saying, it didn't market well, or you know, whatever the case may be, but around that time Xbox started coming out, and you know, you know what's funny? You know what was the first person to ever tell me about the Xbox?
Ooh.
My mom.
Nice.
She said, "Oh, there's a new thing called Xbox." I'm like, what the fuck is an Xbox? You know, and then like I'm like, it's you know, maybe I thought it wasn't gonna do anything. It was like an Xbox. Well, there you go.
It became the hottest console at one point.
Yeah, man, you gotta give it to Xbox. It really, you know,
It changed the game.
yeah. Like Dreamcast never. That's it. Sega called it quits in terms of console making.
Yeah, once the Dreamcast wasn't as successful as they hoped, that's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, very unfortunate. The Dreamcast was a great system.
Wait, what was around that? What? Oh yeah. Okay, I think at the time you had the Dreamcast, the PS2, and I think it was what the GameCube
The GameCube,
was at that time. I think.
they came out around that time.
Okay. GameCube, to be honest with you, I never wanted it. I don't know, it was just something I never was into.
And you like Nintendo.
Yeah.
Well, anyone that had a GameCube loved it.
Yeah.
And I played GameCube. I remember like Albert left his GameCube at my place one time, and I played the Lord of the Rings game with 2 towers on that shit. It was pretty good.
Hey dog, I left my GameCube.
Hey dog, I'll let you borrow my GameCube if you let me see it. See what, dog? It, bro.
It.
Come on, let me see.
That's it. I'm just gonna go see it.
Come on, dog. It's perfectly natural, dog. Your parents have seen it, dog. Let me see it, dog. Come on, dog. I'm curious.
They're being too good. Anyway, yeah, man. Like GameCube. I think the after GameCube might have been the Wii. I think the Wii.
Yeah, it was the Wii after GameCube.
I never, bro. To be honest with you, you want to know what's the last? I'm all hyped about Nintendo. The last console I ever owned on Nintendo was a Super Nintendo. No, a Nintendo 64.
Same here.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I love Nintendo. I haven't bought anything from Nintendo since.
See, I was never like that crazy about Nintendo. I just like the N64 and that shit.
It's just funny because right now, like you know, God rest their soul. But if like your grandparents were alive, they would have been like, they're playing. You're playing the Nintendo right now, because everything's a Nintendo.
El Nintendo PlayStation. El Nintendo 64. Well, that's exactly what it was. El Nintendo Xbox.
I remember there was a corner store from my grandma's house. Not a daycare. This corner store always had everything old as like expired crap, but for some reason we still went over there. And out of all things that were in that store, and I was a kid back then, there was 2 NES games there.
Ooh, nice.
It was I urged my grandma to buy it for me, even though like there weren't the best games for NES. It was, I think, a volleyball game and Dr. Mario.
Ooh,
And
Dr. Mario.
yeah, man, I don't know. I get, what were they doing there? I don't know. This is a corner store, like this is, bro, cualquiera store, you know. And Dr. Mario and like 2 NES games were there. I don't know why it was there, but whatever.
Basically a thrift shop, or it sounds like.
It's literally like, it's like right now if you find GTA right now at a gas station, you know, like that.
Which you can at some gas station, I'm sure.
Really? Damn it, that's.
Well, I mean, you go to 7-Eleven and you see some random DVDs and shit.
Yeah.
There's random places that sell, you know, random used games or whatnot.
Well, think about a really, really mom and pop type of store. Like super, like it's like your grandfather owning a store, right? And it's only groceries. And then just by sheer, like, out of nowhereness, you would say, you find 2 games. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, what are these doing here? But it's like, I want them because they're here. You know what I'm saying? They weren't the best games because Dr. Mario is not that good. You know, and the volleyball game was not that good either. But it's like I wanted them because I was like, they're here, you know? I was a kid. So yeah, and that's what happened. That was like the most random thing I ever seen. That was a little true, and that's how I became a classic person, I guess. Which at the time was modern. Are they trying to kill you?
Yep.
And they did. Man, that guy, what's his name? Puss? Oh.
PVCT. Oh well, I deserved that. I went after him.
Yeah, man, you don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Not the case here.
Oh man, I remember I have really fond memories of Nintendo, like the NES. But one thing I really hated, especially look, man, I've been, again, anybody who knows me knows that I've been like always into Mega Man, like since I was like kid, you know. And I always been a fan of Mega Man since I was a little kid, and like I think the first one I ever played was probably Mega Man 2, which is like the one I love the most.
I'm in Mega Man 2.
Oh yeah. And my uncle, it was my uncle's NES, and bro, I used to get so mad as a freaking kid, bro, because I used to be like, hey, can I play Mega Man? He always said later. Always later. Yo, can I play Mega Man? Later. I'm like, bro. I think somehow we end up getting that NES. My brother probably knows better than I do. For some reason, I don't know if he gave it to us eventually and I was like finally happy. Or I think my brother took it.
Damn.
I think he might have took it, yeah.
You straight up took it, bro?
Yeah, I think, and then
Give me your shit, uncle.
yeah, I think my uncle came to the house all the way where we lived, and you know, he was pissed off, and he got it back. I gotta ask my brother. I think he did take the NES, and my uncle went over there because he was mad.
You don't let me play, yo.
Yeah. No, man. I got number two game that I liked when I was a kid was Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I'll never forget the day he told me about it, man. I still remember some of these things, and I was like, no more than like four or five. No, this is before my cousin was born, so I had to be like at least like 3 or 4 years old.
Damn.
And I still remember those things. I remember I was like, so what new games you have? And he's like, I got Mega Man. I got Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I was like, Punch Out. And my bro, I remember like watching that game, man. It was like awesome, bro.
Damn, bro. Those are the days.
Those are the days, man. It makes you every time I think about them, it gives me like that feeling in my stomach, you know. Like, damn, I miss those times. Like being a kid around those times, you know, were pretty cool. Now you're an adult and everything's like all sad and miserable and.
Nah, it's just because we have to pay bills now.
Yeah, that's true. Like, comment, subscribe if you have to pay bills.
Yeah, well, click like and subscribe. Click that notification button, because you're gonna need it when I go live. Because that concludes this episode of LGTheDon Sucks. We've talked enough shit. I've killed enough people. I made enough money. I could always make more money. But a satisfactory amount of money. And you know how it is. We'll be back on tomorrow when Dr. Joe gets his classic on.
Is that happening for real?
Even if it's just for 15 minutes, you'll get your classic on.
I need to get my classic on. It's funny because it's called Get Your Classic On, and it's like a game literally made last year.
It's an instant classic.
Yeah, I guess like it's a classic character but a modern game. Still the same premise. And you gotta end the show before you die. You don't want to let the you don't want to leave this thing on a down note.
Alright. So tune in every week for LGTheDon Sucks, guys. You have a good one.